So it's a new month, and that means a new goal. Well, I'm still going to continue on with the auto-regulation because I think that's benefiting me, not to smash my body into the ground. But for February, I think I want to focus on another strict press variation. I do not know why I like strict pressing so much. It's such a humbling lift that is not really functional or translates over to other things, but I don't know, I just do actually like strict pressing a lot. So this month, I'm going to focus on behind the neck strict pressing, which is the most humbling lift, at least for me. And I think every day that I train, I want to do like a finisher or end like drop set of strict pressing, like a 4x10 with whatever weight I could do that day. Yeah. So just for reference, as I start this behind the neck strict press journey, today I did a drop set of 4x10 with just the barbell. Yeah, so we'll see how that goes or progresses throughout the month. Maybe I'll add like 1 pound a day. No, that seems like that'd be ridiculous at the end. But anyways, yeah, it'll be fun and interesting, at least for me, and humbling. But yeah, either way, we got our strength training session done. 1st of February, happy place day 14. Good to go. I hope you guys all have a great start to your week and be safe out there. Yeah, so I didn't do my assault bike sprints this morning. I just wasn't feeling it. And you know what? It's a new month and I think I'm just gonna lay off those sprints for this month and keep it fun. And instead I did like a Metcon for time, which was kind of weird. Like it felt weird to go from like one implement or movement to another without any rest. I was like, oh yeah, I just keep going until I eventually, like die at the end. So yeah, that felt weird but good. And then the other thing was that I did do my drop set at the very end of the training session of behind the neck strict press. I added 1 pound. And I think I kind of bit off more than I could chew, not with the 1 pound, but just with like trying to figure everything out within my time frame because I went over my 1 hour limit by like 30 seconds. So yeah, I'll figure that out. So I'm kind of curious what like my heart rate data says for today's training session. Because everything's like an hour now, I can easily compare training sessions. Like compared to like the assault bike sprints that I've normally been doing on Tuesdays. Because with the sprints, like you're resting so much, it would seem like I'm doing less work within the time. But I am getting my heart rate higher. So I don't know, I'm under data, so I'm gonna look at those stats and see, if they're interesting or anything. But yeah, other than that, it was a good Metcon for time, felt kind of weird, but happy place day 15. We're good to go. You guys all have a great day. So I slept really poorly last night and you know what? It affected my training this morning. So what I ended up doing was cutting reps on a lot of my lifts. I still kept the weights the same, but just reduced the volume by, reducing the reps. And also I didn't run after. I know I normally do like a long conditioning piece, but you know what? The goal of my training isn't to dig myself into a hole, so I felt like just removing that piece, that would be great. Instead, I did like an AMRAP triplet at the end until I hit the 60-minute mark, just moving, not really breaking a sweat or like doing it at a high intensity. And you know what? That felt great. So I'm good with the training that I did this morning. Also, I did do behind the neck strict press 4x10 and I added another pound, but I started super light, so there's no surprise there. But yeah, so yeah, I'm really trying to practice my main goal for this year, which is auto-regulation and, basically being okay with showing up in the morning for training and, just not doing what I have planned when I don't feel like I can do that. Normally, like no matter what, I would do all the lifting or whatever I have written down because, that was just my mentality. But, my main goal is like, I don't want to do that. And I want to see how it affects, my strength, my body, my health. And I can tell you right now, it's hard still, but practicing it like more and more, mentally it's very freeing. So I'm happy about that. Got my weightlifting session done. Happy place day 16. Good to go. You guys all have a great